today as my singing athletes. You are all my singing athletes. So there's 3 things I want you to think about today. Visual, which I just showed you, right? Tenors, male singers, think of your voice like this. A visual like this, okay? I want you to think of three things today. Ooh, it got a little quiet. Singing athletes. Yeah, you guys all have notebooks. I love it. Visual. Singing athletes. Visual. Breath. Oh, you can hear a pin drop in here. Okay, what do you think the third thing is? Or my teachers in here. What do you think the third thing is that we need as singers? What do you think?
Grounding.
What?
Grounding.
Yeah, that is. And not that these things are, the things you're going to shout out are wrong. I've just condensed it into 3 things that I think are super important for singing athletes.
2 of the fundamental things I talk about are breath and awareness.
I love that.
But then also maybe what you're getting at with the artistry.
Ooh, that's very cerebral. But I like it, but too cerebral for me.
I was going to say color.
I like that, but too cerebral. You can't use that. Yeah.
Feeling in the body.
I love it. Yes, but more. Yes.
Where is it in my?
So if I'm thinking of body, Peggy, what do we use to use our body? What? It starts with a P.
Pleasure.
I was gonna say like looseness.
Physicality. Physicality.
Physicality. Visual. Breath. Physicality. We need all of those 3 things to say. Right? Visual. Okay. Raise your ya. Right? We need breath. Visual. Raise your ya. That's why that works. When? I'll just tell you, you all know what raise your ya is, and if you don't, I apologize for singing that. But I just want to tell you why that singing phenomenon works, and why that video has over 300 million views, and why that works. Because we're looking at something, okay? Visual for singers works. Because we need to visualize when we're singing, okay? We need to visualize something. Belting takes distance. We have to look at something when we're belting. We also need that visual. We need breath. Breath comes from the diaphragm. Diaphragmatic pressure. We're all going to breathe today. And we need physical. Alphabas don't just get up there and sing. Okay? We're not like, so if you care to find me, look to the western sky. Or your classical song. Okay, I don't know that song, but if I'm like, oh mio bambino caro, mi piace bello, that's not going to work, is it?
No. You're singing the right note.
Oh mio bambino caro, mi piace bello. I took classical too. Now, do you see the difference? You have to use your bodies. So, when you go to auditions, right? All of you. Now, we're going to work on these songs as auditions. You come in there. Focus. Stand. Look. It is important the way you stand in an audition. You just stand like a musical theater robot. What's this? What the heck is this? Do we have to stand like that in an audition? This is so much better for your body, your pose, your stance, where you're looking, how you use your body. We're going to talk about all that today. Anyone know what fight or flight is? Yes. Fight or flight. Yeah, anxiety. Fight or flight.
Or
Right?
freeze.
What is it?
Or freeze.
Freeze, yeah. Fight or flight is that. Raise your right finger. That's what that is. So for those of you who don't know what it is, and I keep referring to it, it's a video that that has over 300 million views that I was working with a student. It was at Texas Thespian Conference in November. A girl sang a song from Mean Girls, and it was I'd rather be me. And she went, so raise your right finger, and she cracked because she was in front of a group of students. There were about 300 students in the room, and she freaked. She went into a fight or flight response, and she went, now everyone say raise. 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 So you hear how that R in there grabs? And of course she was in front of 300 people, and she went, and that R grabbed because it's an R, and R's are really hard to sing. And because she was in a group of people, she went because she freaked out, which is normal. That happens to everybody because you're grabbing on the R. So tongue, everyone do this. Put your tongue against your teeth and go raise and point. Raise. You see how that's so much more forward? So tongue position in singing is key. If your tongue is against, and you go, raise your right finger, it all of a sudden is so much more forward. So we're going to talk about tongue position. We're going to talk about breathing. So that when you get up to sing and you're in fight or flight, it goes a little bit better for you. Yes.
Also, figuring out when I'm in auditions, I get all shaky. Like my body actually starts to shake, and I want to work on staying relaxed and like figuring out how to navigate around that.
Yes. So I will tell you that when you audition, the shakes probably won't go away. And that just means you're alive. I still, when I audition, I haven't done it in a while, but those will not go away. It's not like those are going to go away. But I will give you tools of breathing and how to sort of calm yourself before so that you're already breathing when you walk in. So that's happening for you. And things you can do before you walk in to work on your voice, to get your voice ready so that at least when you're walking in, you're doing everything you possibly can before you walk in so that you're much more prepared. So when you leave this workshop today, you're going to know the tips and tricks you can do to better prepare yourself for an audition. Everyone will be so much more prepared. How you start an audition, the first 10 seconds is going to determine whether you get that call back. The first 10 seconds. You can't kind of like slide in. I'll get there. The first 10 seconds is where they're judging you. So it's all about that first breath and what you sound like in those first 10 seconds, right? Website called I Need Songs. Just throwing it out there. I did it during the pandemic. I was really bored. And literally you send me a clip of you singing and I will send you 3 to 4 audition songs. And now that I know you, like I'll be like, oh, yes. But at the end of the, during the class or whatever, I'll just, now that I know you, I can hear you and be like, 4 audition songs. Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, don't expose us like that.
3, 2, 1.
Raise your right